Internet, I'm Alicia Pocock here at Radio 1's big weekend in Exeter. Today Exeter is playing host to some of the world's biggest music acts right here in our little city in the corner of England, which we're quite happy about. We are going to be chatting to some of the artists that are performing today. We're going to be chatting to some of the guests, some people that are just leisurely enjoying their day. It's going to be a good day. The sun is shining, it's very hot, very concerned that I'm getting burned, so that is why. I did have an umbrella hat, but I think a ball brown stole it.
Good.
Anyway, I'm going to go have a little chat to people, see what the day has in store.
I wanna run away. I wanna run away. Anywhere out this place. I wanna run away. Just you and I. You and I. You and
So what about these people over here, do you think? Over here? Guys, did you just see the 1975?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you like them?
Absolutely superb.
Sun cream. Protect yourself.
He's getting married. You get married? Okay, we're gonna chat here.
Get good coverage on the shoulder. Protection first.
It's happening, it's happening.
Make sure you rub it in.
Yeah, that's right.
It's best to get right in there. We went to Budapest for the stag do and it was unreal.
How does this compare to Budapest? Better, right?
Nah, it's not as good. But it's still good though, it's still good.
Today and yesterday, how do they compare? Have you got a standout?
Today is so much hotter, weather-wise.
Oh, she does cider.
Can I just clarify, it's not mine, I'm just holding it for the sound guy, Harrison. Who's been your favourite?
Years and years.
Years and years. And second favourite?
1975.
Big festival today, the Sausage and Ale Festival in Appledorf. If you guys can get down to that,
I don't quite know what's
absolutely
happening.
amazing.
Man of the hour, Jack Garratt, has just performed on the In Music We Trust stage here at Radio 1's big weekend, and we were lucky enough to catch up with the man himself earlier ahead of his set.
The crowd is as important to my show as I am to my show, I guess, and my job as a performer is to be a visitor.
And with all the different instruments that you play, how does that work in the songwriting process? Do you start with like one instrument and then add things in, or how do you go about doing it?
No, I just kind of, it kind of sounds as dumb as and as stupid as what it is, which is just I just write it. So like I'll start off with a drum beat, and then, or I'll start off with a chord sequence, and then as soon as my brain starts to say, hey, you should put this in, hey, you should put this in, then I'll start rummaging around the studio trying to find the things that I should be putting in it. Even if I've never played them before, like if I have a part in my head and I can hear it, I will find a way to make it happen. Yeah.
It's crazy. Do you think you'll ever expand? I've seen you do drums, piano, guitar all in one set, and obviously singing. Do you think you'll ever expand that? Get like a saxophone in there or something?
Yeah, mate, if I can play the saxophone. I used to play the trombone as a kid, so that's my next step. My next goal is to try and bring that into the set somehow. Don't think I ever will, but it's a kid can dream. Yeah.
I have faith. And your videos, like I'm a fan of your videos. Particularly, we had one that shot all on a GoPro.
Yeah,
that was funky.
Yes.
But you weren't in that, were you? Do you have much creative input in your videos, or how do you like go about you?
So I mean, the Surprise Stuff video particularly, that was directed by, the concept was written and the video was directed by a really good friend of mine, a director I've worked with before for the Worry video and for the Chemical video. Yeah, a guy called Tom Clarkson. He came up with the concept for it, and then we together kind of built the idea. So I make sure I'm a very loud voice in every creative process that happens. Within kind of this project that has my name on it.
With James Bay, you did If I Ain't Got You. I saw that live. One of my favourite things on the internet.
Yeah, that's great. That was really fun.
I'm a big fan, but how do you plan on collaborating with anyone else, or is there anyone that you would love to collaborate with, or a song that you'd love to cover?
The James Bay thing was he was doing the show at Brixton and he had guests on every night. I think he had Ronnie Wood on the night before, which was unbelievable. And then he just asked me if I'd wanted to come down and do this cover with him. I would love to collaborate. I think this year that's something I'm definitely going to concentrate on, because I feel like I have more to say if I let someone else write their own words and speak with their own voice. I feel like I can say more for myself by facilitating other people to speak their own truths, and that's kind of what this year is going to be for me, I think. Yeah.
Awesome. And finally, this year, What are your plans? 2016, where are we going?
Haven't got a clue. Don't know. Apparently, I'm supposed to be going to Australia, but I'm terrified of flying, so I'm not thinking about that yet. Other than that, I don't know what I'm doing in 5 minutes, let alone 5 months. So we'll see what happens.
Same for me as well. Thank you so much for chatting to me. I've been Alicia Paycock with Jack Garratt here at BBC Radio 1's Big Weekend. I am currently sat outside the In Music We Trust stage with our camerawoman extraordinaire Tara, who has seen. Who have we seen just now?
I just saw Wolf Alice.
I'm currently joined with Wolf Alice at Radio 1's Big Weekend. How are we doing, guys?
Good.
Good, just good, just good. We haven't performed yet, though, have we?
We have just woken up though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Busy night last night? Out last night?
You just got in from Seattle this morning.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, just finished up 2 months in the US. Just come off a month with the 1975 who are here today.
Yeah,
so it's good to
saw
see
them.
them again after 1 day of not seeing them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then here we are.
And for the next year, I suppose, what's in the pipeline for you guys?
This is like the beginning of Fezzy season.
Right, yeah.
So we've got
What are you doing? Yeah, what festivals are you doing?
in the UK we've got Park Life, which is in Manchester, I think next week or something. It's like Glastonbury. Loads of stuff in Europe. Going back to the States for Lollapalooza. Gonna try and write some new music for our next record. And yeah, time will fly by, but mainly festivals.
And also, although there's music today, obviously kind of a big thing of the day is food. We like food. What have you gone for today?
Well, this morning I had a hog roast, which was the main reason I came, because festival hog roasts are the best.
Was that breakfast then, or
That was breakfast.
hog roast breakfast?
Yeah.
Classic.
And then I had a pie, which is lamb, chickpea and chorizo.
Very nice.
Very Exeter.
Trey Exeter.
And then I had one of those weird Thai ice cream things.
Explain.
They like chop it up in front of you.
It's like 6 o'clock, and it's time for ice cream. How's it going?
Very well, how are you?
Pretty good, actually. I'm pretty excited for an ice cream. Talk me through this. What is going on?
Basically, we're travelling in Thailand and we saw it there and we saw the idea and wanted to bring it back. So this is a frozen pan. We get various ingredients which you choose, chuck it on the pan, chop it all up, and in about a minute it gradually freezes into fresh ice cream. Right, so this is vanilla ice cream mix.
Yeah.
It's like our special signature base.
Love it.
And as you can see, it all just gradually freezes really quickly. And it creates the best ice cream ever.
One roll for Rob.
One roll for Rob, one roll for Harry.
Go, Harry. Nice one.
Go on, son.
Go on, go on, go on.
Little spin.
Love, love, love it. That is pretty good. That is worth £5. And today I am also joined with
Ben Onsborough from Expose.
from Expose, who has joined us for a few interviews. He's got one with Annie Mac. Who else do we see? 1975. Is that it from today? Oh, Black Foxes.
Black Foxes
Black-
and Yonica.
And Yonica, who are new and upcoming. We like them. And who's been your favourite person to chat to today?
Annie Mac, she was lovely. She was really, really nice. So, please correct me if I'm wrong, but your first live performance with Radio 1 was at the Dundee Big Weekend in 2006. Is that correct?
That sounds about correct. Yes, I got my job, my regular show in 2006, so that would be right, yeah.
Okay, cool. So 10 years later, you're here as a staple, as a Radio 1 legend. How does it feel to be taking that on?
It's kind of weird because I don't feel like any of those things. Like, I still feel like it's my first year. Like, it just feels like family. It feels like comfortable now, I guess, as anything does when you do it a few times. But it still feels as exciting and as fun and as exhilarating as it ever did, I guess. Yeah.
And how does Exeter Big Weekend compare to others in the past?
It's way better. Yeah. No, it is like, I mean, the weather has just been obviously incredible, and that does make such a difference to just your normal kind of experience of a festival. I'm being really, really like impressed with the lineup. There's always someone that I want to see, and the way it's been run has just been impeccable. the people seem like just really up for it, and it's just great. It all feels much bigger as well. Maybe it isn't, but it feels really big this year.
Okay. And what sort of feels like a male-dominated industry you have sort of paved your way through? And I was going to ask you if there was a piece of advice that you would give to young women, young people trying to get into the industry, what would it be?
I guess it's really not gender shouldn't be any reason for you to do or not do anything, you know, especially when it comes to media, you know. Being a woman does not make you a better or a worse DJ. And I guess I was lucky enough in the way that I was brought up by my parents to I was always a tomboy. Like, I always chose football over Irish dancing, and when I was in primary school in Dublin, and just always kind of had a certain way that I went, and my parents just kind of let me do that. So it's kind of just feeling like you are completely valid and have a right to do anything just as much as anyone else does. So much of it is about just having people doing it. So for me, getting into radio, it was about hearing Marianne Hobbs on the radio and thinking, God, I want to do that. And I would hope that with me being a club DJ and playing at festivals where there might only be 5 girls on the lineup or something, less in some of the festivals I'm playing this summer, just having a woman doing it is important, so that if you're a young woman in the crowd, you're like, okay, there is women doing this. It is something I could do. Sometimes you just need to see someone doing it, and then you're like, all right. So yeah, I mean, hopefully for that reason alone, it's good that I'm able to do it.
And finally, what do you think of Exeter, and will you be returning?
Yes, I think I definitely will. We've seen kind of Exeter at its finest this weekend, you know, weather-wise, the views, kind of the rolling hills, the trees, the people. It's just so beautiful. I would love to come back here and spend like a holiday here. It would be gorgeous. So yes, hopefully I will come back.
Sweet. Annie Mac, thank you very much. Cheers.
So I'm currently here at arguably the best attraction for the whole of Radio 1 Big Weekend, Portaloos. People love them, they love to hate them. We're going to go chat to some of the people that have been enduring the queue. Waiting. Guys, how long have you been waiting for the toilet for?
For a while.
Have you had the toilets yet already today? First time. This is a big occasion for you. Has anyone used the toilets here already today? Anyone used the loo already here today? Yeah? How are they?
Right, quite surprisingly clean.
Surprisingly clean.
It's quite clean actually. Yeah, the Gen smells a bit.
Oh no. Is there a flush?
Oh, there's a flush. There's no hand wash. I'm a bit disappointed.
I went to Glastonbury before and they're hideous. These are actually quite hygienic compared to there.
Might have been a toilet, it might have been a sink.
Who knows?
They've done well, I think, this year.
Well done on the toilet front. It's been an absolutely cracking day so far. We've seen Ellie Goulding, Skepta was going on in there. We've had Years and Years. Also, the 1975 had just finished playing, who Ben from Expose managed to catch up with earlier. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Ben. I'm here with Expose and XTV, and I'm here with Matty Healy from the 1975. What I want to start with is just by showing this picture of you outside the O2 Academy in Birmingham. You've come so far, and how does it feel to be now like certifiably massive, like huge?
I mean, it's difficult to be objective about how big you are because we're still doing the same thing. It's still the same 4 people on a bus, just not on a van. I remember that vividly. I remember that T-shirt.
That's a cool T-shirt.
So, I mean, yeah, it's I suppose it's overwhelming at times. I mean, like, it's such small evolutions.
With the second album, I feel like you could have played it safe. You could have sort of cashed in with it, but I feel like you made something that was completely different and, in a way, a lot more introspective than your debut album.
I think that it's different from the first record because I'm so much older than I was, you know. The introspection and the self-awareness, I think, comes from just more experience. The conscious effort to subvert any kind of preconception of what a second album should be didn't really exist either. We just wanted it to be pure and it to be fun and do it for the right reasons, and the, you know, writing songs like that about the things that they're about, it felt like it was us being truthful, you know. What, do I see the records becoming more and more left field as we go on?
Experimenting more.
Well, yeah, I mean, I really don't know. Like, I just go where my heart takes me at the time, and I try not to think about what kind of record I'm going to make, or even really try and think about what kind of record I'm making. Just I try and think about the song at the time, and then once it's done, it's done. So I'm not really sure, but I think that I suppose the bigger we are, the more license we have to be creative, and so I think we'll just keep going, making records like the last one.
Right, big weekend, whether you're young or old, whether you know who we are, whether you don't, whether you're too hot, whether you're too cold, it doesn't matter. Everybody is going to jump up and down on the count of 4. Everyone. 1, 2, 1, 2,
incredible couple of days here at Radio 1's Big Weekend, and as the sun sets on Powderham Castle, we're going to be very sad to be saying goodbye. We want to say a massive, big old thank you to everyone at Radio 1 for putting on such a fantastic event and for allowing us access behind the scenes. I've been Alicia Pocock here for XTV at Radio 1's Big Weekend. Over and out.